Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover my pim tap send. Intienne also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Never see kakomo bush for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Check now, check it, check it, check it. The beat is real, don't wait make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Mention or talk about entertainment and not do with Sammy Flex TV, then you are joking, my brother, my sister. Make sure you are always set, because we are ready to give you what's going on in our entertainment space. The name officially remains MC Berima, and we are here once again to feed you with quality entertainment. Patron is already seated. Let's officially welcome him, and you have to forgive me for
first time you came for an awards program. You don't go out often, but this time around, so when and
this is the results.
Yeah, so you had you guys were making unnecessary noise. I think you know No, you guys were making unnecessary noise. Like why? Oh no, you guys are making unnecessary noise. Charlie, well, it's so good. It's a feeling. It's a feeling.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
And I'm sure that's what the organizers also want. Like people come to the event and they have fun. You see that thing? That's what they want. So. Good feeling right there.
Boss, we're kind of simple. He's already said the whole thing, saying that I don't often go out when it comes to events like this. I went and I witnessed whatever that transpired, whatever that went on that night. It was massive, believe you me. What are we talking about? 3Music Awards 2022. And it happened inside Accra Grand Arena, and it was crazy. Kudos to you, Mr. Abu Sadiq.
Baba Sadiq. Hard guy. He's a great guy. And when it comes to the creative industry, if you are not afraid to take risk, you do more. And I'm sure that is the secret Baba Sadiq has. He knows how to take risk. He knows when to do it, even if the front is not clear. He will still go ahead and do it. He either wins or he loses. And he has seen that it works. And anytime he tries that, I'm sure so far so very good. He's gotten the best of responses, and we are also supporting him as board members. We do the work indoors for him, then he comes to do the rest out there. So we want to still wish him well. Congratulations to him. And Charlie, let's talk about the issues. I'm sure.
All right, so let's talk about the issues.
To go deeper into them.
Yes, before we go into it, let's say a very big thank you to Currency, always handling cameras, Richard the Finest Boy, being our director, La PG, our producer, and then Tina Baby, our makeup artist, making sure that we are looking good on set. Like I said, the name officially remains MC Berima, your favorite MC's MC. We want to talk a little bit about what really went on, I mean the negative side about the 3Music Awards. There is something I really witnessed, and I'm sure anybody in that auditorium or my boss himself saw that thing. There were few nominations that we mentioned the artists that won in that category. This is the situation. Now we are waiting for the artist to come on board to claim his or her award. Now, nowhere to be found. I thought I was the only person who witnessed this thing. It was quite slow in the game that night. Abeku Santana has taken this upon himself and then said a lot around it. There is a video back into it. Let's watch the video. When we come back, we will discuss more.
Event. Check Oscars yesterday, this morning, and compare it to 3Music Awards. I can tell you, sir, 3Music Awards was far better than Oscars. Yes. I'm telling you. Yeah. 3Music Awards was far better than the Oscars in Hollywood. So if you are an artist and you were nominated and you were duly informed or notified that you have been nominated, you see, let's give respect. Now, a time will come, you beg and chase for 3Music Awards ticket. Whether you are a artist or whatever artist, any artist that you were nominated and you were duly informed and you refuse to honor the invitation, shame on you. You are so uncultured. When you me, all
right, so this is the video we are talking about. We will want to enter into it real good. But before that, let me just ask, boss, you were there that night. From the red carpet, what really happened at the red
drip carpet? The drip carpet.
That night was the drip carpet.
Yeah, 3Music Awards is the drip carpet. It is not the red carpet.
My first time. Forgive me.
The drip carpet.
My bad. The drip carpet. What happened over there?
Yeah.
Inside the auditorium, the stage, the lighting, the crowd, the reception.
Yeah.
General overview over this before we enter into the matters proper.
Okay, straight. Thank you, MC Barima. Once again, congratulations to 3Music Awards board, management, team members, and everybody who contributed in making the scheme grand. It was my birthday, so I went there in all excitement. I went there on my birthday, so it was a double do. An award scheme that I'm a board member, and my birthday happening on the same night. It was good. First of all, let's talk about entering and what you see.
Okay.
I was happy the way the place was not crowded, the way the place was not too choked. With some events, even before you would enter, you would have to go through so much stress.
Yeah.
To enter, this one pushing you here, this one pushing you there. But when we went there, it was so smooth. You just go in, find a place to park your car, and you walk to the security. They usher you in, do your checks, make sure you have your band and your wristwatch or your wristband. Then you enter, and that's it. Now, when you enter, you know, they had where they did the drip carpet.
Yeah.
To them, it was also another platform to kickstart the show.
Yeah.
So it was not only the drip carpet. They also had performances there. I'm sure when we went there, they were done or something.
Yeah.
They also had performances there. I think Herman Sweet performed, and some other people might have performed on the platform. With 3 people handling that space, Jackie is everywhere. She used to be on Metro TV. I think now she's on GH1 TV. Victoria Lebene, that is Nkonkonsa's wife, and Miss G, formerly of TV3, now Miss G on YouTube. And I want to believe that that was just to put you in the mood. The moment you get there, it's kind of a party mood.
Yeah.
There is a bar here serving. There is a mini restaurant here serving. Cocktail here. And the setup to even take photos on the drip carpet was so beautiful.
Very on point.
So colorful. So beautiful, so colorful. The place was just lit. Like, look at the lighting. So many lights here making the place look so bright. And so to me, that alone sets the mood right before you even enter. I did not witness much at that space. The performances, the people who were doing the cheer leaders or the cheer people, those who were doing the noise, shouting, it was all good. So let's give it to them. Over there was very smooth. Now, when they finished with that space, they had to go inside to start the real show. I'm sure that was when they started having issues.
Yeah.
This particular production, I want to believe the focus of the organizers was for TV or for the screens. More than what the people in the auditorium were to experience.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. Because sometimes you would want to put this thing in a more content form that is sellable or marketable. You want to pay premium attention to it. For the people who were in the auditorium, obviously they were going to have fun. Because the place, the way it was designed, the moment you enter, like you are part of everything. For the first time, I never knew the Grand Arena could even be designed like that. Because we were used to, you go inside and you face that crowd. We were used to that. In fact, when I went there and I saw a whole new setup of the place, I said, oh, so this place can be turned upside down like that. And you have always been used to, when you finish, you go there. And the way they turned it, like almost everybody was part of the prop. You sitting there, cry, you're part of the props. because performers were here, some were here, some were there. It was a good feeling. So to me, the focus was on TV or on the screens. That's why when their transmission was delaying, they couldn't flow.
Yeah.
I know some people this afternoon when we went to the barber shop, I know some people were arguing that they did not show it on TV3, they did not show it on TV3. I said, okay, you guys don't know something. Let me educate you or let me inform you. They actually showed it, but when they were about starting, because the transmission was a problem, they could not flow. They could not flow with the broadcast, so they decided to fix it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they got something fixed and Black Sheriff came.
Yeah.
Now after Black Sheriff, I suspect the problem came again. Once again, they had to hold on, and it lingered for some hours.
Yeah.
If I'm not scared, like 2 hours,
2 hours,
or so.
yeah.
If I'm not scared,
Close.
maybe maximum 2 hours. It lingered, and people were still waiting for it. At a point, some people were fed up, but they waited, and those who waited, I want to believe they had fun. The auditorium was full, if you ask me. Based on how they did the arrangement, I did not see more empty chairs. I saw people occupying all the available seats there, and I was so happy about it because before the event, personally, as much as I was part of the board, I felt publicity was not that hot like that. I felt the way things were going, it wasn't as I expected it. I wanted the hype to be big, but of course, there's an industry where everybody thinks that you have to fill my pocket before I'll do something for you. Yeah. So they also suffered a little bit of publicity. So I was scared about how many people were likely to come for the show, but it was good. It was good. What I witnessed was okay. Now let's come back to what your main focus is on this particular discussion. And here, I'm sure you want to know why many artists did not come. I've seen Sarkodie put out a tweet. And I want to believe you've seen that too.
I have.
What did Sarkodie tweet?
You have to pardon me. Let me just check it out.
Okay.
Right now. Okay. Now, Sarkodie tweeted, and then he's saying that seeing clips from 3Music Awards with fire emojis, like 3. Man like Sadiq, Abubakari, and the entire team, great work with emoji sign like this. That is okay. Okay. Now, keep raising the bar. Shouts to all winners.
Okay. Sarkodie was not there.
No.
Sarkodie was nominated in many categories, including the Artist of the Year category, but he was not there. After the event, he's seen the need to tweet at the people. But you see, sometimes, beyond Sarkodie, and I'm not talking for Sarkodie, I'm not talking about Sarkodie alone here. I'm talking about the whole music landscape. Sometimes when artists are crying, ranting, making all the noise about support to, support to, support to, I always ask myself, are you guys the only people in this world who need support? Ghana Music Awards is not for media people entirely. Ghana Music Awards is for musicians, and here I'm talking about 3Music Awards, but I'm just making it a general thing. As in every music award scheme, it's not for just media people or just people who want to buy ticket to come see it. It is to celebrate musicians. It is to celebrate artists. So if at least in every category we had about 8 nominees in every category, like averagely, it means that on the day of the event, we are expecting artists and their managers to be half of the auditorium, looking at the number that came. But what happened? The first about 4 awards, the first 4 awards mentioned on the day, the first 4 or more, and none of the artists, either the artist or his or her rep. None. 4 or 5 or maybe. And these were the first 4. Pine, none, pine, none, pine, none, pine, none. If you are there, tell you feel it. Like, what's happening? And this is exactly what Abeku Santana just mentioned in his video. This is exactly what Abeku Santana just mentioned in his video. It's so sad. So sad that artists that are supposed to come and take the glory from the event, they did not show up. As to why they decided to do that, I don't know. Because I know that even sometimes if the artist cannot go, they do this. I've been nominated as a best radio presenter in a category. I know I stand a chance of winning. Sometimes I can even do an acceptance speech and give it to the organizers that in my absence, should I win, you can play this video.
Good.
When it happens like that, it is assumed you were there. Because just as you would win and come and take the podium and say, I thank God, I thank my fans, blah, 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 like the usual cliche. When you do that video and you give it to the people, same way, they're also going to watch it with excitement and say, oh, guy was here. But what did we see? Our people did not even show up.
And the funny thing is, I was sitting with MC Portfolio.
Yes.
And then when they mentioned collaboration, best collaboration
yes.
of I think Kofi Jama.
Yes.
He was just sitting and then looking at where he's supposed to go and then take the award. It was quite a distance.
Yeah.
It wasn't, we're now pulling out, who is going? Who is going? Now bro had to just sit.
No, I remember I even encouraged him to go get it.
Yes.
So the moment he got up to go get it, a guy from nowhere went there and he even did the wrong announcement.
He goofed.
Shout out to Yaltok.
Yaltok.
The song is not a Yaltok song. All because the guy did not have an idea what was happening. So if a rep from Kofi Jama had been there, I'm not sure shout outs to Yaltok would have happened.
Yeah.
So if someone who is writing and the person does not know the details, he's only writing what he is hearing, I'm sure the person writes, Yaltok won Best Collaboration of the Year. And that was sad. Guys, let's be very honest. That was sad. That was disrespectful. I'm sure these same artists, if they are doing any event and they invite the industry folks, maybe media people, and they don't show up, they will cry. That, oh, I did this event, I invited media people, the media people did not come. I'm sure they will cry, they will complain. But unfortunately, they are doing it to the other side. But beyond everything, I want to say something before maybe you ask your next question.
Okay.
And this is going out to the key people around the award scheme. And when I talk about the key people, the Sadiqs, the Rickies, the Stapes, Ds, like the executives, I call them the executives. Beyond the board, there is that next level.
Yeah.
There is that. I want to also say this to them. Sometimes when you are bashing someone for doing something wrong, you always have to turn and look at the opposite. How is the opposite like? I think over the years, the kind of relationship these top people have been keeping with artists in the open, maybe they need to recheck it. They need to recheck it. I remember we've been around. Sarkodie has had banter with Sadiq before.
Yeah.
King Promise has had banter with Sadiq before. Shatawale has had banter with Sadiq before. Like some few people. Mr. Drew in recent times has also had banter with Sadiq before. And all these were in the open. All these were on social media. All these were online. Sometimes when artists, because of their ego, when some of these things happen, because you, Sadiq, you are a businessman and the next day you have forgotten about it and you've moved on, artists, because of their ego, he's still sitting there feeling like when it comes to the award, he's coming to a Sadiq award.
Yeah.
To him. That's how he sees it, because he knows Sadiq is the CEO of the scheme. He might think that I am going for a Sadiq award. They will not find it that, oh, the award is even bigger than Sadiq alone. The award is not Sadiq alone. The award is not 3Music TV. Or the award is not 3Music Network. This is an entity working on a scheme for musicians. So me, as much as we are chastising the artists for not showing up, as much as we are hitting them for not coming for the scheme, I also think that we also need to advise ourselves as the people who work around the scheme. We need to advise us how we enter into conversations, how we enter into sometimes unnecessary debate with artists online, especially in the open. Artists are egoistic people, like their ego is too big. Artists, they have too big egos. So the moment you do this with him, to him, you are never going to be in his good books. And it can be forever.
Yeah.
And you know, in this world of unnecessary loyalty, maybe when it is Berima having an issue with you, and I think, okay, I want to show my loyalty to Berima. If you are not careful, if Berima doesn't go, I'm also not going. All because of unnecessary loyalty, like I'm saying. So as much as we are hating artists, and that one, most of them goofed. In fact, we will not spare them on that one. In fact, I'm just waiting for one artist who will do any event, invite showbiz people, and I can get hold of the people he's invited. Like I'll tell them, can we not go? Can we not go? Can we not go? Let's see what he will come and say. He'll come and say, you don't support me. He'll come and say, support your own. He'll come and say this. He'll come and say that. Awards was organized on your behalf. You were nominated. Even if you, the artist, you are not available, manager or something. If Amrado wins and Amrado is not there, and Kwalexis goes to pick the award. When I see Kwalexis, I know that no, this is Amrado. But if I see anybody who is trying to look for a fame on TV, rushes to go and take it,
and then go goof.
What like,
and then man can't remember how long they yapa.
What are you looking for, Barry? So to me, I still think that Ghanaian artists, you guys failed on this. You guys failed on this. Like I'm saying, once again, the tweet from Sarko there may sound good, but I'm asking, was he around? How busy or engaged was he then? Why did he not show up? How about his people? How come none of them showed up? Angel or anybody, Black Nana and co. Same way, Shatawale was also nominated. He was not in Ghana, I understand, but he has some reps here.
Yeah, Stoneboy.
Were they there? No. Stoneboy was nominated. He has traveled to abroad to play a show. He was in Puerto Rico to play a show. But can't we say any of his people were here? Maybe a notified or a known management member? Who? Familiar. Like, Charlie, it was so sad, though, Barry.
Okay, say one.
It was so sad. And me, I think that this is something they should desist from. In fact, it shouldn't happen with VGM. Maybe it has happened with 3Music Awards. It shouldn't happen with VGM. I'm a board member of 3Music, but I wouldn't say because it happened to 3Music, it should happen to VGM. No. It's not something I wish for, because when it collapses, it comes back to all of us. When the industry dies, it hits all of us. It hits all of us. And this is sad. Me, I still also want to reiterate that the executives are on the scheme too. Please, you guys have to be measured on how you deal with artists, especially in the open. Artists are too egoistic. Some of them, the banter you do with them, they wouldn't be able to forget about it so easily. Some of them, the moment you do that with them, they even think that even when they come to the scheme, they won't win anything. I'm telling you this. Some of them, that's how they say it.
Yeah.
The moment they have that encounter with you, they know that, oh, even when I go to the scheme or when I go to the event, because of this thing I've had with the guy, he will never give me any award. So, Trano, Pamno, I won't even go. And they shouldn't take it for granted. Because this cannot continue. Look at all the beautiful things you did. But the artists were not on the stage, or the artists were not around to make it look good. Look at all the beautiful things they did. Look at the set designs. Like, look at it.
When you were the reason why we did all this.
And the people were not showing up, or the people did not show up. No, that is sad. So me, once again, I want to suggest that Ghanaian artists, this is for you. You guys want the industry to support you. This is what the industry also requires from you. They are not expecting to come and play free shows for them. Just show up to an event that was organized for you. An event that was organized for you. Now, when you go through the awards winners and those who were there, I'm not sure we will get like 30% people.
Yeah.
If you should go through it very well. Like those who won and they were in the auditorium, they will not even get up to 30%. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Shame to most of you.
Another shame from in the camps of Sammy Flex. And then one to talk about support, one thing I loved that night, seeing Mr. Robert Clark.
Yeah.
Around from the VGMAs, having DS in some few weeks to come, and then they were there to support the 3 million. It was massive. I think we should be doing this thing more and more and more often. All right, so thank you very much, Bro Sammy. And let's say a very big thank you to Currency the Guitar Rasta, Chim cameras na Everton so crazy this year. Richie the Finest Boy Flex, Lapiji, and I think Sutuna Baby. Always making sure that we bring you nothing but good content. The name officially remains MC Berrima. Catch you some other time. It is peace and we are out.